In the city of Lysar, where towering skyscrapers merged with the skies and neon lights bled into the horizon, sleep had become a playground and a battlefield.
Thanks to Somna, a technology that allowed users to share dreams, explore their inner landscapes, and even face their nightmares, humanity had begun to transcend the waking world. But like all power, this one came with a cost. Arik, a once renowned architect turned dream therapist, had lost his way. He no longer designed grand buildings, nor did he seek the beauty of the city. Instead, he spent his days guiding others through their dreams, helping them confront fears they didn't know they had. Yet, he remained haunted by something he could not name, an elusive nightmare lurking in his subconscious. His own creative spark, the drive that once defined him, had been buried under layers of doubt. One evening, a mysterious woman entered Arik's office. Her name was Mara, a fellow dreamer and one of the pioneers of Somna. She was known for navigating the most treacherous dreams, but something about her seemed fragile, as though she carried more shadows than light.
I need your help. Something is wrong with the dreamscape. Nightmares are leaking into reality. If we don't stop it, dreams could become uncontrollable.
Arik felt a cold shiver down his spine. He had heard rumors, whispers of dreams and nightmares crossing boundaries, but to him it felt far too fantastical, even in a world where dreams were shared.
I don't do that anymore. I'm just a guide, nothing more.
Mara shook her head, eyes fierce.
You're more than that, Arik. You always have been. I need you to go deeper, to the source. I believe it's your dream that's at the heart of this crisis.
That night, Mara and Arik dove into the shared dream world, using Somna's tethering system to stay connected. As they descended into the layers of dreams, the world grew increasingly surreal. Gravity bent, landscapes shifted from forests to cities to vast deserts, and colors vibrated with impossible intensity. In the second layer, they encountered an idyllic scene. A vast field of golden wheat, the sky a perfect blue. Arik almost felt at peace, but Mara urged him forward.
This is just the surface. The deeper we go, the more unstable it will become.
As they descended further, Arik began to notice cracks in the dreamscape. Shadows darted through the wheat, whispering his name, pulling at his memories. In the third layer, the dream shifted into a city, a twisted version of Lissa where streets looped endlessly and towering buildings melted into the sky. It was here that Arik began to recognize fragments of his old designs, buildings he had once envisioned but never built. The city was a mirror of his subconscious, half-formed and incomplete.
This place, it's built from your mind, but something is disrupting it. You've been avoiding something.
In the deepest layer of the dream, they arrived at the heart of the nightmare. An enormous black tower spiraling upwards like a thorn. It was there that Arik realized his nightmare wasn't a monstrous creature or a traumatic memory. It was a version of himself, an echo of the architect he once was, now twisted and hollow.
The nightmare Arik stood in the tower, endlessly sketching, building, and then tearing his designs apart. Every structure crumbled before it could be completed. He was caught in a loop of endless creation and destruction.
Why are you doing this?
Because nothing I build will ever be enough. Nothing will ever be perfect.
Suddenly it clicked. Arik had been trapped by his own fear of imperfection, his own doubt in his creative vision. He had stopped building, not because he lacked the skill, but because he feared failure. The dreamscape had become a reflection of his inner paralysis. And now that fear was bleeding into the shared dream world, threatening everyone.
Dreams aren't meant to be perfect, Arik. They're messy, they change, they grow. You don't need to control every detail. You need to let them breathe.
Arik woke up the next morning with the light of dawn streaming through his window. For the first time in years, he felt inspired. He grabbed a sketchbook and began drawing. Not perfect buildings, but ideas. Messy, unformed, full of potential. He realized then that dreams, like life, were never meant to be controlled. They were meant to inspire, to lead him forward, imperfect and full of wonder. And with that, Arik stepped out into the city of Lisa, ready to create once more.